All right, I'm here with my audience member, my mom. Okay. All right. So imagine you're turning 18 and being handed a credit card, student loan forms, and a checking account. Yet no one ever taught you how interest works, how to build credit, or how to avoid predatory loans. For millions of teenagers in the United States, that's not a hypothetical situation, that's their reality. Financial literacy is harming young Americans, and requiring financial literacy education in all U.S. high schools can help fix this problem. And I'll be honest, this issue is personal for me. I took a financial literacy class in high school, and it genuinely changed the way I understood money. Before the class, I didn't really know what a credit score was or how the interest on a loan could pile up. But after just one semester, I suddenly understood budgeting, saving, credit, and how important financial decisions are, and it really opened my eyes. My purpose today is to persuade you that the United States should require a standardized financial literacy course in all public high schools. To do that, I'll walk you through 3 key points. First, the problem of how financial literacy among teens. Second, how financial literacy classes have been proven to work. And third, the long-term benefits of making this a national requirement. I'll start with my first main point. Financial illiteracy among American teens is a widespread and harmful problem. According to a study published in the Journal of Consumer Affairs by Lusardi and Mitchell in 2020, U.S. high school students consistently score below 60% on basic financial literacy assessments. That means the average teen fails when asked simple questions about interest, budgeting, credit, or loans. And these low scores have consequences. Research by Fernandez, Lynch, and Nedemeyer in management science shows that people with low financial literacy are more likely to accumulate high-interest debt, make poor early credit decisions, and struggle to plan for long-term financial needs. Financial illiteracy directly affects the choices of young adults after graduation. The Federal Reserve reports that many student loan borrowers don't understand how interest accrues. Some don't realize that they could pay thousands more than expected simply because they didn't know how repayment worked. And what's worse, access to financial education is unequal. Some states offer classes, some require them, and many provide nothing at all. That means that your financial future can depend primarily on your zip code. So, because the consequences of financial literacy are so serious, the next step is understanding how financial education can be a part of the solution. This brings me to my second main point. The good news is that we know financial education makes a difference. A study in the Economics of Education review by Urban, Schmeiser, and Collins in 2015 found that states with mandatory financial literacy education saw improvements in credit scores and lower delinquency rates among 18 to 22-year-olds. That means young people were paying bills on time and handling credit responsibly, just because of one high school course. Research by Anna Maria Lusardi in 2019 also shows that students who take structured financial courses demonstrate better budgeting habits, increased savings, and more confident financial decision making. And I've personally experienced this. My high school financial literacy class taught me how to build a simple budget, how to understand the difference between good debt and bad debt, and why credit scores matter. Suddenly, financial terms that seemed complicated made sense, and that class made me more confident and more aware of the choices I'll have to make as an adult. If one semester could impact me that much, imagine the impact nationwide. These findings make one thing clear. The problem isn't that teens don't want to learn about money, it's that we're not consistently teaching them. When we do, their financial behavior improves almost immediately. So, because financial education clearly works, it's important to understand the long-term benefits of making this a national requirement. This brings me to my third point. A national requirement for financial literacy classes will lead to long-term benefits. Requiring a semester-long financial literacy course would give every young adult tools they need to succeed the moment they step out into the real world. For individual students, this means healthier credit, smarter borrowing, and fewer financial mistakes. Students are better able to avoid payday loans, avoid overdrafting accounts, and understand how to responsibly manage student debt. But the benefits extend far beyond individuals. According to Lusardi's 2019 research, a more financially literate population supports a stronger, more stable national economy. When people understand how to manage money, they make smarter financial decisions, save more, and reduce the burden of debt on society. And the cost of implementing these classes is extremely low. Many schools already have the materials, they just haven't made the course mandatory. With a national requirement, every student would get the same foundation and the long-term payoff would be massive. Now that we've explored the problem, the solution, and the benefits, let's bring everything together. Today, we saw that financial literacy is widespread among American teens, that financial education is proven and an effective solution, and that a national requirement would create lifelong benefits for individuals and the country. And again, this is personal for me. I was fortunate enough to take a financial literacy class in high school, and it completely changed how I think about money. I want every student to have that same opportunity to feel prepared, confident, and capable before stepping into adulthood. If we expect young adults to make responsible financial decisions, we must give them the tools to do so. A single semester of financial literacy can change the outcome entirely and give every student in America the chance to succeed.